Just doing a quick video. I wasn't even going to do this video, but I thought I might as well do it because I don't think there's many videos on YouTube showing this. And what it is, it's for the HORNBY JOUEF TGV. This is a LAPOSTE, but it probably goes across the whole range of the TGVs. And what it is, the traction tyre is buckled, so I'm going to take the traction tyre off and do a bit of maintenance at the same time on the bogie. And as you can see, it's sort of partly a disassemble. To get it disassembled, you've got to take out the split pin which pulls out from inside the bogie there. You can grab it with some tweezers and pull it out, put that aside, and then there's a screw here which you've got to take off. Take that off. To get the lower bogie section off, once you've taken the pin and the screw out, is to you basically got to force the lower bogie section backwards, push it backwards, and then it'll lift out. Because of the way it's designed, it hooks into the back end, the inner end there. As you can see there, it gives you access to the gearbox assembly and the contacts. And you can change your gearing if required, if you want to. Now I've got access to this, I can take that wheel out and change the tyre very easily. This model is prone to gear failure. You've got to have these gears well oiled. And up to now it's worked fine, but when I bought it I did buy a backup set of gearboxes. I bought 2 of them. And that's the gearbox number for it. The traction unit. In there you get all the drive shafts. Auxiliary drive shafts, the axle drive shafts, you get the gearing. And I had to do that once to the TGV 150 JOUEF HORNBY version because I had a drive gear failure on that. But this one up to now has been really good. Never had any problems with it. And yeah, so take that actual wheel out. It's as easy as that. And then I just need to change the problematic traction tyre. Or you could take them off completely. You don't have to run it with traction tyres, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure. It's weird because there's only one traction tyre on this model on that side, and then on the other bogie you got one in the opposite side on the inner axle. It's a bit of a strange setup really, but there we go. Right, so I've cleaned up the contacts and I use a lint-free cotton bud. These are Tamiya cotton buds, are really good. And I've cleaned up the contacts, got quite a bit of dirt off actually. Can't really see it on there, but there was quite a bit of gunge on the other side, both sides. So that's ready to go back. Traction tyres back on. It's all ready to go back in reverse order now. So using the ESU service bay, which I think is absolutely brilliant. A bit expensive for what it is, but it angles it perfect. It's got this lovely sponge, really nice sponge, which is flexible and soft. It's got a magnetic strip that runs along there, and it's got this other channel as well. And then you can actually link these together underneath. I'll show in a minute. There's a section where you can double these up or triple them up. So if you wanted to put something like a big boy locomotive there, you can place that on it, which is really good. Yeah, so when you turn the ESU foam base upside down, you get these little sections that can pull out to make a like a housing joint there, on both sides, and then there's one in centre. You pull that out, and that's to join two of them together. You take that out and put it into this section here, and you can join the two areas, and you can see a cut out there. It's all ready for coming out. Yeah, I do like that. For cleaning the contacts, I'm using Track Magic. I've never had any problems with this. Some people have had problems with it, but I've never had any problems with it using it. Screwdrivers, I'm using various Wearer screwdrivers, which I highly recommend. And also used an Offler 30-degree angle blade as well, just for manipulating. So I'll put it back together now and see how it runs. Should be running fine, hopefully. It's also worth cleaning the inside edge, the inner edge of the wheel as well, because I got quite a lot of gunge off. If you can see that. There's loads of gunge on the inside edge of the wheel as well, so as well as cleaning the contacts, the insides of the wheels as well. Put it all back together. Right, so the wheels are back in. To depress the springs, I used a tweezer. So just pull the springs back and drop the wheels in. I'm using a Tamiya tweezers here because they've got a wide, really nice gripping ends on them. Fantastic bit of kit for doing something like this. And just checking over, and then I can put the drop the lower bogey section in, and to put it back, just get it in position, pull forward, make sure you've got both sides in, pull forward and drop in, and then just rebuild. Right, so last thing I'm going to do is slide the pin in. Just slide the holding pin that holds all the bogey together. So we're just going to push that in, line it up, push it in maybe a bit more with a screwdriver, flat bladed screwdriver. There we go, that's in both sides, all very nice. So I'm going to put that back on to automation, because I pulled it off automation and it's making a noise, and you can see on the inner main line, which is highlighted, that's the route it was going. I stopped it, and now I'm going to put it back on automation, put it back on the track and throttle it back up and see what it's like. So I'll throttle it back up. Seems to be okay now. Oh, just when I said that, something happens. Need to sort these couplings out, maybe. There we go. Let's have another go. That's all nice and smooth, because before it was clanking. Automations took over and throttled it up. That's running nice now, that. Superb. Another good fix. I mean, it really is a beautiful train, this. I just can't wait to get the sod orange TGV. That'll be coming soon, hopefully. Yeah, on this model I don't recommend running it without traction tyres, because the wheels have got quite deep recesses. You'll probably get a wheel spin. So yeah, I've used Fleischmann traction tyres on this, which work fine. I'll just give the model number now. The traction tyres I use is Fleischmann 544 003. These are still available, or you could get the HORNBY JOUEF ones, which I'll show in a minute. I'll give the part number for them as well. So it's back on automation, doing its routes, and it'll come back into the station on platform 6. It started off at platform 1, and it'll come back into the main station the opposite way around to how it started. Right, so a new route's been set. It's going to slow down and cross a junction through the double slips at slow speed, and then another route will be set to go into the station. It's all good fun, this, watching it work its way around the system. So should trigger, there we go, the other route's been triggered now. Platform 6, and now it'll come in and join the other TGV. So you can see it coming round the back end of the layout now, at top end. So it'll go through the junction near the signal box. That's it'll go underneath the signal box. It's slowing right down now, going in nice and gracefully through a right hand point, through a three-way point, straight through the, oh, actually it's done a right hand on the three-way point. Oh yeah, that's platform 6, and you can see it working its way up into the terminus station, and it should stop in a minute right next to the TGV 150 from Trix Marklin and the other TGVs. There we go, that's it, all done. Thanks for watching.